let's get this going. So we're starting from where we were last time. We had a little bit of video issues because of the internet, so we're gonna have to start this over again. Okay. So Adeli got downed by an AIDA last time after we defeated Tri-Edge. Let's see what happens next.
After all that's happened, you really want to stay in the world. Yeah. All that we have is here. You and I. Yes, this place is all we have.
We went from rebirth into reminiscence. This is what happened after we beat Endrance.
The online game, The World, Revision 2. It has now become a place where players prey on other players. A lawless land, filled with an overabundance of PKers. And the PKKer, feared by all PKers, was Haseo, the terror of death. Haseo searched, and at long last found his hated enemy, Tri-Edge, but discovered he was no match for him. He was then reduced to level 1 by Tri-Edge's data drain. In his search for a power that could defeat Tri-Edge, Haseo learned of the anomaly known as AIDA, and the epitaph users that could resist them. And that lured him towards their power, the Avatars. Bordeaux, a PKer with a grudge against Haseo. Matsu, the 7th unit leader of the Moon Tree Guild. Alkaid, the former emperor who fights to regain her throne. Through battling these three, Haseo grew both as an epitaph user and as a person. Upon defeating Endrance, the beautiful emperor of the Demon Palace, Haseo learned that he had been using AIDA to fill a hole in his heart from something lost in his past. On the day Haseo was crowned the new emperor, the young girl of Moontree, Adeli, disappeared. In his search for her, Haseo came upon outer space, and at last encountered Tri-Edge. In his second battle with Tri-Edge, Haseo came out victorious. Tri-Edge was broken up into data fragments and was lost. But just when everyone had let down their guards, a vast number of AIDA tentacles suddenly appeared. And pierced Atalee's body.
Yeah.
Adelie!
Haseo?
She's gotta be okay.
Adelie!
I have to get up. I'll get yelled at again if I don't.
Adelie! Adelie!
If I could only be more like Haseo.
Hey! Adelie! Adelie!
Huh? Where am I?
In an at-home. Ours.
And at home. I Alban told me. And then I started to hear.
Adelie, calm down.
And then.
Adelie! Get away from there!
Huh?
Wonder what it wanted.
Adelie! Hey, Adelie! Adelie, are you okay? Come on, speak to me! Damn it! Not this again! This isn't happening!
Oh, Haseo. Just leave everything to me.
Come on! I... Mega!
That's badass.
Don't worry, you'll be safe now.
So how do you feel, Adelie? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm okay, I think. Huh? What? My voice!
You know, we haven't heard Adelie say anything for a while now.
Maybe her mic is broken.
At times like these, it's best to just log out and reboot.
That's true.
Okay, I'll just log out now. Huh?
It's not working.
I can't log out? Wait a minute. Where am I? Where is this place? I don't know where I am.
This is Raven's.
No, that's not what I mean.
game, right?
Well, yeah.
They're not here. My controller. My desk. My M2D. Where am I? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Don't worry about your character. Just remove your M2D and...
Yeah, no.
Wait. Wait a second. I don't understand. Where are we right now?
Huh? We're right... What the hell? Haseo, what about you? Where are you right now?
Wait, am I seeing the world directly?
Yeah, looks like it.
But where did my real self go?
Wait, we've got to log out! Everyone log out!
Damn, I can't! What the hell is going on here?
Is this a really bad dream or something?
Calm down. Currently, it appears that all the players in the world cannot log out from the game's master server.
Wait a minute, all the players?
Yeah,
Yes.
it seems like it.
Under the circumstances, it is most likely that the AIDA phenomenon is to blame for this.
Wait a sec! Never mind logging out. What I want to know is, are we all really inside the game? But that's impossible! Even for AIDA!
It is pretty
Your
crazy.
senses should be informing you that you have now ventured into the game's wondrous world. If you say that this truth is only an imaginary one, then I ask you, where is the real world?
It's true.
As long as they cannot be refuted, there is no end to the possibilities in this world.
Perhaps it's also Ida's influence that's keeping us from hearing Adeli's voice.
What is this AIDA anyway? Some kind of bug?
In a matter of speaking.
Anyway, we've got to figure out the situation.
Like artificial intelligence, sort of.
Putting aside our inability to log out, it looks as though the game itself is functioning normally. We can use chaos gates, platforms, and save shops as we did before this began. We can preserve our data at save shops as usual, but we cannot check email or forums from outside of the game. We still lack information. I'd like all of you to help investigate the situation. Pi, search the areas. Kun, go and search Lumina Cloth.
Understood.
Got it.
Haseo, search Makanu.
Fine with me.
You're tired. You should rest here for a little while.
Okay.
What's happening to me? Oh yeah, that's right. Sakaki. I have to contact him. I have to find him first.
It's not a great decision.
I need to ask around Makanu. I should start by asking as many players as possible.
Alright, let's actually do that then. Some magic item shop. There's nothing down this way. I didn't even know you could get Chim Chims down here. Let's do this. Okay. Let me out of here. Help. Can't seem to log out for some reason. I seem to be inside the world and... Short mail isn't working, my friends keep disappearing. It's a dream, right? This isn't real, right? Let me out! Out, 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 out! Ah! Okay. So let's see what you got to say. What's going on? Am I really inside the world? That's it, I'm dreaming. This got to be a dream. Because I haven't slept in 4 days and couldn't hold up anymore. I'm terrible. I can't stop playing the world even in my dreams. This isn't a dream. Don't be ridiculous. There's no way something like this could happen for real. Shut up. Don't worry about me. Don't talk to me. You're a liar. I think I'm going to believe you. Get out of here. Ah! Oh, where am I? Is this really the world? It's the development room. The debug machine. No way this bug was for... Hello there, young man. What a coincidence seeing you here. Rather unusual bug, don't you think? Not only are we unable to log out, this logout command, we're actually inside the world. You can't call this an abnormality, then what can you call it? Come my mortgage. Son's tuition. Kids, help me, I'm here. Okay. Go to the next one. Before I go to the next one, would this actually let me set sail? Yeah, no, I can't go on that. I thought that would be amusing if I could just randomly go there. This is the Steam shop, right? Dr. Catfall's house. Could use the teleport, but I find this to be a bit more fun. When I have to go to the bathroom. Does the medic union know as a man I must not back down? Time to go see what's up here. That's dark. It's noble of the friend to do that. It's messed up. Stupid PKers. So they're... That's interesting. Come out or I'll sue. Interesting. Hopefully this works. Alright.
I need to ask around Makanu. I should.
Okay, so that what happens when you try to go to the other town. Just double checking. Should go talk to these people first. I get what you're trying to say. It probably is the same thing that occurred 7 years ago. Okay. People are panicking way too easily. I understand the circumstances. Kestrel taking advantage of the situation is pretty dark. This is a dream. Please let me wake up. I'm scared. That's messed up. Crap. Man, Yadala seems to like giving me orders. There's a disturbance in the central district. I'd better hurry and check it out. Let's go. Okay. Time to figure out what the heck is going on.
Hey, what's going on here? Why can't I log out?
Is this some kind of event or someone's bad joke?
Can you tell me what's happening? You're some kind of admin guy, right?
Please, calm down. We are working hard to...
How do you expect us to calm down?
What are you gonna do about this?
We expect them to do about it. There's not much they can do about it.
I'm terribly sorry. Please, just try to be patient for a while.
So, that guy in the blue suit is an admin. It looks like even CC Corp doesn't have a very good handle on the situation.
Yep.
A short mail. Yada's calling me. Let's head back to
Yeah,
Raven's
back
Serpent
that.
of Lore.
Yeah. Let's go.
Hey! You! Why can't I log out of here?
He's being a little bit pushy, I'll admit.
Come on, speak up, will ya? Damn it! Damn it! Where am I? What is this place? Why am I actually inside the game?
So it seems that humans who lack morals both online and offline say the very same things after all. Well, it seems that you only act strong when facing those weaker than you. Pitiful. If you're that scared, run back to Kestrel with your tail between your legs. As reported, it looks like those from Kestrel are stirring more panic in the people.
Which is not good.
Everyone, go support the town's order. We must not let them panic.
Probably wise.
Understood.
Adelie. I was so worried about you.
I don't trust him.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Sakaki.
What's wrong? I can't seem to hear you.
You see,
Ever since you were killed by a bugged monster, you've been unable to speak?
yes, I know it's kind of hard to believe.
Oh no, I believe it. You're not one to tell a lie.
Sakaki.
I'm sure you know this, but all players are currently unable to log out from the game. In fact, they have lost sight of their very selves. It's almost as if their minds have been absorbed into the heart of the world itself.
But it's just an online game.
That's right, a game. But at the same time, it's also a reality all its own, Adelie. At any rate, we must stop the players from panicking. You will help us, won't you?
She shouldn't be. She shouldn't be out.
Good girl. Well then.
So Mr. Sakaki's the only one you can rely on after all, huh?
It is pretty stupid.
Theo!
So it's you, Terror of Death. It appears there are only enemies to be found in your world.
Adelie, why are you here? I thought I told you to stay at the at-home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought I should contact Sakaki and...
Listen to me. This isn't something Moontree can do anything about.
Not much is obvious. Unless
I
they can
see.
somehow stop the panicking.
Are you saying you can solve this situation?
With a lot more certainty than you can. What's so funny?
Conceit. Don't you agree that it is the lust for power that is most certain to make fools out of people? Terror of Death.
What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. Adelie.
Yes!
I will see you later.
Why did you say that?
Huh?
Why did you have to say things like that? Sakaki, Moontree, just wants to try and solve the situation. They only want to help everyone.
AIDA isn't a problem that Moontree can solve.
Not much is certain.
But even so... I don't understand. I just don't understand you, Haseo.
In the grand scheme of things, AIDA would just end up hurting them. Alright, time to go to right. Everyone's at home.
I see.
The situation is much more serious than we thought.
Let us summarize for a moment.
Okay.
Ever since the AIDA phenomenon occurred while searching for Adelie, no one has been able to log out of the game. Furthermore, none of the players have been able to return to their real-world selves and their real lives. And no new players have been able to log into the game. Communications with the outside receive no reply.
Some of the players have panicked to the point where they're starting to get violent. It seems that the system admins can't contain these players any longer.
Yes, the system admins themselves are just as confused. Right now, their real selves are... At this point, we're no different than the Lost Ones.
It is quite obvious that the reason for this abnormality is AIDA. If we ever want to return to the real world again, it is imperative that we investigate AIDA as quickly as possible. And one more thing. Let me tell you something important.
Something important?
Now that her epitaph has been stolen, Adelie's PC data is starting to degenerate.
Why didn't you tell us?
Degenerate? What is he talking about?
I'm sorry.
But why didn't you tell us?
That's enough. Isn't it obvious? She didn't want us to worry about her. Yada, in this world our minds aren't residing in our bodies, but in our player characters, right?
That is merely speculation. But in this case, it would seem to be the most likely explanation for what we are experiencing.
So this is a world where our minds and characters are linked together.
Yeah.
So, what will happen if Adelie's character data is lost while she's in this world?
It cannot be good.
There is a distinct possibility that her own consciousness will be lost as well.
What? You've got to be kidding me!
What should we do? How can we cure her of this?
Is your head just for decoration? You should try thinking before you make a big fuss.
Master Yada, do we know anything else?
This too is only a guess. But it seems that this place is not really the world as we thought. It is a false world that AIDA has created by copying the data off of CC Corp's servers. I believe that the world we are currently inside of is such a place.
So then, this is some kind of a mirror server.
That's one way to put it. Atali, at one time you had the power to distinguish AIDA's sound from all others.
AIDA's sound?
Come to think of it, didn't you say something like that when we found Indiglut Lu?
Well, if you mean hearing strange sounds and seeing bug-like things, I've had that happen a number of times.
Have you heard that sound after being placed in your present condition?
No, I haven't.
I thought so. It all makes sense. It would seem that the data AIDA stole from her is...
You don't mean the young girl's Morgana factor?
Morgana factor? What's that?
Master Yada.
It's all right to tell him all about it now. The Morgana factor is the specialized data that makes Epitaph users unique.
Epitaph users are special characters created by CC Corp for use during certain projects. Thus, Epitaph user PCs have data inside them that is not found inside regular PCs.
That's the Morgana factor, usually called epitaphs.
So the reason that we can use avatars is because we have that Morgana factor? I mean epitaphs?
That's right.
Hence, epitaph users.
CC Corp wants to mass-produce Epitaph users.
You mean as a defense against AIDA?
Yes, but thanks to strong protection protocols, we've been unable to adequately analyze them. We still don't know exactly what the Morgana factor is.
Thanks to that, not only can't we mass produce, we can't even make a copy of it.
It would be useful, but even then they might not be able to control it.
So why not just bring the creator in on it? He should be able to take care of that without a problem.
It's not around.
As far as we know, the Morgana factor was not created by any one person.
If I remember correctly, it came as a existence from within the game after the game was created.
Well then, how did you get a hold of him in the first place?
We managed to salvage it from the dark abyss of this world.
The abyss of this world?
Each of the Morgana factors has its own name and identity. In my case, the name of my avatar is Tarvos, the epitaph of the Avenger.
The seventh one.
My avatar's name is Magus, the epitaph of the propagation.
The third.
As for Aseo, his avatar goes by the name of Skaith. He is the epitaph of the terror of death.
Propagation is in relation to copying data and procreation. It also, in a way, references human reactions to such things. Same with human reactions. It was created. The Avenger was created to show human reactions to vengeance, while Skaith, human reactions to the concept of death and sorrow.
The terror of death.
It's an odd coincidence that it's the same as your PKK nickname. Even with Magus's The Propagation, we can't repair the Morgana factor.
Thus, now that she has lost her epitaph user abilities, Atali can no longer hear AIDA's sound.
Propagation can multiply data and repair it.
Maybe that's also part of the reason why Atali lost her voice.
I have a theory that Atali's avatar might actually create illusions. I'll explain that a little bit later.
Yada, what can we do to help her?
And AIDA's using that epitaph's power.
There are no alternatives but to try to recover her Morgana factor from AIDA. However...
What?
It will be difficult to trace AIDA precisely, now that we are no longer on the actual CC Corp server. Fortunately for us, this AIDA server is far from being perfect.
I'll turn this back on, because lighting.
This world contains seams in the structure. The fact that we can save our data is proof of that.
That means...
Yes. All we have to do is find them. It seems to me that at this point, our only acceptable option is to infiltrate the AIDA areas and conduct a thorough search.
Infiltrate? You mean with just us? There's no way we could possibly cover all the AIDA areas between just the few of us.
This is an emergency. We will reach out and ask other players for help.
That's pretty impressive coming from someone as secretive as you.
Yeah.
Haseo, I believe you had a relationship with those at Moontree. You should go and ask them for help.
Moontree? Do you think there's a chance that they would really listen to me?
Moontree would never abandon someone in trouble. That's what Sataki always said. That Moontree is there to help save people.
I will go and contact Zelkova myself. Hi, I want you to go with Haseo and help with his negotiations.
Yes, Master Yada.
What about me?
Stay here.
Adley, you will stay here.
Huh? But...
Nope.
If news of that arm were to spread beyond this group, it would only make things worse.
Okay.
Off to Moontree headquarters. Don't forget, the area words are Delta setting Eternity's night moon.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be waiting at the Chaos Gate.
In case I lose footage again, I'll just save on 12. Sitting Eternity's Night
Hey,
Moon.
invite me already.
Oh, I forgot to invite her. That's kind of funny. If I can actually find it. It's not in here. Okay, one sec. Let's go talk to them.
I'm sure you realize this, but we didn't come here to fight.
Yeah.
I'll handle the negotiations, so just act appropriately and try to get on their good side. Besides, it seems that for whatever reason, Zelkova has taken a liking to you.
Time to meet. Sorry about the yawning. I just got up from a nap a little bit earlier.
I bid you welcome.
Haseo, welcome! Have you had the chance to read the email from our guildmaster? His name is Master Yada.
Yep, we sure did. Every word.
Good. Then I would like to discuss the investigation of this system abnormality.
You're beating around the bush. Why not try telling us directly what it is you want?
I don't know what you mean.
Perhaps this will clarify things. I'm saying that perhaps you should consider bowing down and gracefully begging us to help you with your desire to escape from the AIDA server.
That was a bit rude.
Members of GU. You, Raven, that is GU members, are conducting an investigation of AIDA, are you not?
Some secret.
Mr. Sakaki, I'm quite surprised by... I was not aware that anything like that was going on.
I'm sorry. I felt I should keep it to myself until I was able to confirm it, as it was uncertain information. However, it would appear that it was not far off the mark.
Now, this is no time to be fighting each other. Although our positions may be quite different, our intentions are the same. Am I wrong?
There is no falsehood in my devotion to Moontree.
All right, let's cooperate with Haseo and his friends. After all, we do have to escape from here eventually.
That's true.
Good. Then we shall follow your directions. Naturally, we have no intention of making GU public, rest assured.
Better not.
Thank you.
So, what exactly is it that you would like us to do?
Currently, the place in which we are all trapped is not within a CC Corp server. You must try to think of it as if someone sent us all to a mirror server and then isolated it.
So then, that would be the AIDA server.
Yeah.
Our objective is to find the many seams which exist inside this AIDA server.
Seams?
Yes. We would like you to help us find phenomena that would normally be impossible to find in the world.
A data irregularity. In other words, you'd like us to find a bug.
That's right.
Very well. We'll take our units, split up, and search the different areas.
All right, I've got to do my best for Master Sakaki. Don't go out of your way just to get Master Sakaki's attention. Do you people get that?
Whoa, whoa! Getting a little scary there, pansies.
Yeah, that's something.
Well, Sakaki has decided to cooperate with you. No need to worry about a thing. I'll help you out.
I may as well do some work myself.
Everyone, don't forget to report in regularly, all right? Now, let's be off.
Very well, if you'll excuse us.
All right. See you later, Haseo. Bye!
Trust me, I don't like asking for their help either.
How does he know about AIDA and GU?
Hey, at least we didn't have to spend a lot of time explaining.
That's true.
Honestly, do you realize the significance of this? Orders from Master Yada. Although it's not certain, an area with faint AIDA signals has been found. We'll meet up with Kun and conduct a thorough investigation of Delta Galloping Subtle Desert.
I wonder if there's actually a way to avoid player battles. Why not? Let's heal just for the heck of it. Okay. We're about an hour in. I'm actually curious.
If you're going, invite me too.
Okay. I was checking. We are way higher level than this area.
They're here.
Who are you?
We're searching for the criminals who have been spreading viruses all over this world.
If we PK everyone, we should be able to find the culprits sooner or later, right?
And once we do, we can finally return to our own world and be done with this place. Tough break, guys.
The definition of toxicity and idiocy.
Are you serious? So you're PKing because you couldn't handle the anxiety?
She's right, you know.
What was that? That's it. No mistake here. These guys are definitely the culprits. Get them! Bring it on!
I didn't even break a sweat.
Those guys just now were PKers from Kestrel, right?
Yeah, this is bad. It seems like everyone's starting to panic and go crazy in the different areas.
Then we'd better hurry and find a solution before things get much worse. Come on, Haseo. Let's go.
Yep, we don't need more lost ones. Let's try to avoid battle as much as we can.
Are you nuts? This area is full of PKers.
Perhaps there's a connection between them and the AIDA signals. We'd better be careful.
Something about this. I honestly should have got more smoke signals. I didn't think I had smoke screens. I didn't think I would need them before. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm gonna let them spot me. So I have to open up areas. Sec while I do this real quick. Okay. Let's hope that we can bypass these guys. Go there yet. It's AIDA signal. Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh no.
AIDA!
Haseo, let's take it out!
I got it.
Sweet.
Alright. Come on. Come on. I'm right here! Skye!
Here we go. Yeah, that, I almost had it perfect there for a second. Come on, come on. Sweet. Here we go. Dang it. Perfect.
Good. That takes care of the AIDA signals in this area.
A short mail. It's Nala from Moontree.
Where's that chest? It's over there. It's a problem. Shouldn't have to use my decoy as long as I can avoid being seen. Dang it, they're guarding the chest. That's annoying. Well, that was annoying. I had to fix my TV there for a second. So we've got It looks like a few other areas to go. I don't think I actually checked the area that was over there. Area E. Unless this goes there. This does not go there. I'm gonna check Area E real quick while I got the chance. Some kind of portal. Huh. Let's go to Area E if we can afford to get there without getting caught. Is that where we ported in from? Because there's like 2 other areas. It's this one. That transports me back to the original. That makes sense now. Shouldn't have to use my stuff, as long as I'm careful. Watch me run right into them. Why are you saying, why do I have to be paired with Haseo? What is wrong with you? You guys are blind. Glad. Before I go to Nala, let's see if there's something back here.
Ah, yes, yes. What perfect timing.
What's this about?
I'm afraid I have no idea. I just arrived here myself, but you can hear voices coming from inside.
I think we should go find out who's inside the temple.
Definitely.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Gabi and Ovan.
Gabi? But why would Kestrel's guildmaster be...
Ovan!
Oh, it's you!
Ovan, why are you here?
I wonder.
I didn't ask you.
I suppose you could say I was just talking with an old friend.
Ovan and I once pledged eternal brotherhood to each other.
Like I care. Answer me, Ovan. What are you doing here?
The same thing you are.
What?
I'm searching for a way to escape from the AIDA server. After all, I don't plan on being here forever. Is that not your ultimate objective as well? As members of GU?
But how?
Why does everyone know?
I want to know how you know
him?
about GU. Who told you? What is it that you want?
Please, calm down, Master Haseo. I assure you that our objective, and his, is to investigate the AIDA server and to use that information to escape. In other words, we are all comrades in arms, and there's no reason for us to fight amongst ourselves.
Investigator? Honestly, Yada's just wasting our time.
What do you mean?
He already knows the means by which we could escape.
What are you saying?
Am I wrong, Pi? If this server was based off of an original CC Corp server, there should be an operation folder somewhere.
Operation folder?
A file that unifies and manages the entire system that makes up the world. If one could control it, one could then make it possible to send character data to a regular server. Yada is the longtime leader of Project GU. Naturally, he would know everything about the world.
Yeah, well, okay, so what's going on here?
There is no way that he would not be aware of the operation folder.
Pi! Is that true? Did Yada really know about all this?
That's...
Tell us the truth, Pi. Did that ass really know about the existence of the operation folder and not tell us?
We didn't have any proof. That's why Master Yada...
Proof? Can we afford to take time to look for something like that?
That's true.
But we don't know the dangers.
Is there any place in this entire world without danger? Now, why would Yada not tell you about the folder? Perhaps it's because he never had any desire at all to escape. Everything felt by the players trapped in this game: fear, sorrow, anger, confusion. This server is filled with such intense feelings. Now, what better place could there be to observe AIDA's caustic effects on players and their characters? Yes, that's right. This is his ideal laboratory.
So we're all just his guinea pigs? Neither you nor Yada ever had any intention of saving AIDA, did you?
Haseo, listen.
Shut up! What kind of lie are you gonna tell me now?
Yeah.
Using people like they were nothing. Telling them whatever they want to hear. Do you want to know what I think about that?
Haseo!
Don't stop me, Coon!
Stop it! There'll be no hope for AIDA if we fight each other here. Nevertheless, I agree with you, Haseo.
Coon.
We're going back to the Serpent of Lore to confirm this with Yada. We'll talk after that.
Ovan. So, you know Yada too?
Yes, he's an old friend.
Give him my best regards.
We will meet again, Haseo.
This is ridiculous. Everyone's always hiding something from me.
Yeah, it's kind of pissing me off, too.
I'll continue with the investigation, then.
Please do. All right, let's go.
Weren't we supposed to avoid them, though? Nah, screw it. I'm gonna defeat them. I thought we were supposed to avoid them. I wonder if there's any unique dialogue. I could just load in a different file if that's the case.
You're open! Justice prevails!
You're not getting away!
No doubt about it.
Your guard's down!
I was actually supposed to defeat these guys? Fine.
As expected.
Here's our chance. Thunder! Spark! Justice prevails! Here's our chance! Electro
As expected.
Whatever. Taking these guys out one way or another.
Here's our chance! Electro
This is a piece of cake.
I guess it's more justice, because then they won't just sit here and make more lost ones.
You're mine! Thunder! Spark! No doubt about it!
You're not getting away! As expected.
I'm not gonna worry about getting the symbol fragments. So I'm supposed to defeat these guys. Good to know. But I was supposed to avoid them.
I'll crush you! I'll crush you!
As expected.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, this is justice. Because the less evil that exists, the less lost ones we will get. So I guess by taking these guys out,
here's our chance.
We actually preserve more players in the world.
As expected.
You're open! Electro bullet! No doubt about it! You're open! No doubt about it.
Yeah, whatever, I'll open them.
I'll crush you. I didn't even break a sweat.
So I have to defeat them. It's one way to do it. Okay, so I need to figure out how many enemies there are. Okay, I guess let's defeat them then, because that's apparently something we have to do. Now that I think about it, it would be dumb to just let them run around and cause chaos. We should PK them back. Avoiding them would be entirely stupid, because then we get more lost ones.
You're mine! Here it comes!
Ready? Let's go!
Let's get to it! No doubt about it!
Okay. I think I defeated them. Yeah. That's fine, let's defeat them then. I think we defeated them all. That's fine. Yep, it's time for us to go talk to Master AIDA. Before we do that, let's go to talk to Gaspard to see if he's alright. Let's go talk to AIDA.
Alright, so let's hear it. The truth. Why didn't you tell us about the operation folder?
I was only keeping quiet until I was able to obtain proof. It would not have been right to confuse you all with a mere unsubstantiated theory.
That's a nice way of putting it.
We will now proceed to infiltrate the operation folder and conduct a forced transfer command.
How?
We will use Tri-Edge's signs. These signs possess traits that allow them to be used as transportation devices. In other words, Chaos Gates that were made by AIDA. There are holes in CC Corp's server, and consequently, holes in AIDA's server as well.
Master AIDA was putting together a transfer program designed to make reverse use of those holes.
No telling how much of that is true.
The only hole we've identified that connects to the operation folder can be found at Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark on the Morrigu Barrow Wall. Haseo, Pai, and Kun, you will infiltrate the operation folder using Tri-Edge's sign to gain access. You will then execute the transfer command from the same folder.
Alright.
I have already given Pai instructions on how to configure and execute the program. Head for Morrigu Barrow Wall and investigate the sign.
Understood.
Fine. Come on. Let's head out for Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark, the Morigubeiro Wall.
Alright.
We're gonna go hack the sign and infiltrate the operation folder. Target Tri-Edge's sign.
Another way of hacking areas. Like the original .hack, but in this case, new one. Data seeds are like virus cores, pretty much. Data seeds are a unit of data taken from in-game manifestations of AIDA that can be acquired by fighting an AIDA.
We don't have enough data seeds.
Jeez, what good is that gonna do for us?
I've just received information from Master Yada about a new AIDA corrupted area. If we can just keep data draining the AIDA in this area, we should be able to gather more data seeds. We don't have enough data.
That's annoying. Alright, time to head to the next area.
You're mine! Justice prevails! I don't feel like losing today.
It's fine, I don't care about the surprise attacks. The way I'm letting you blow up.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Missed the Geki break. Where's the fairy orbs? Ah, there it is. Interesting. Here we go. Let us destroy them, you freaking jerk.
This is a piece of cake.
We don't even have to fight these guys if we don't want to. I just want better equipment though. I could sell off anything I don't really care for. Too bad I can't use anything to speed up. Speaking of which, I'm actually gonna check something real quick. Status level 6. I have to do I have to have a mastery of 10 in order to use both.
You're mine!
Is that a bug? It is. It's a bug in the programming.
This is a piece of cake.
I just discovered a bug in the programming. Of course.
Your guard's down.
Why is that bug a reoccurring bug?
Justice prevails! I'll crush you! Justice prevails!
Come on, guys. It's actually very funny. How many times will I...
You're mine!
I apparently will encounter the bug a lot.
No doubt about it!
I don't think the game was designed to move this fast. That's why it's probably bugging out.
Bullet!
I didn't even break a sweat.
So my blade is bugging out. The shells are bugging out. Talk about bugs in the game.
AIDA confirmed. Be careful, Haseo.
Here we go. Once again. I'm gonna try to get it perfect this time. Here we go. Perfect.
Haseo, don't let your guard down. There's still other AIDA signals.
Here we go. Hope the AIDA are stronger than that one was. Wonder if that fun bug will appear again. Yep, there it is again.
Here it comes!
Ready? Let's go!
Let's get to it! Justice prevails!
I want to see if that fixed the bug. Probably not.
You're mine!
Okay, you Goblin Knights, you're actually kind of annoying me.
This is a piece of cake.
You're not getting away!
Thunder Spark!
I didn't even break a sweat.
I did not mean to use that. I meant to use this. Huh. Good to know that that'll lead us back to the beginning.
You're not getting away!
And it's still going.
Justice prevails!
That is still amusing. Is that just a permanent bug in my game? Probably. I wonder if that bug was created when I went back to that area to kill those PKers. That might be the case. Because the game was scripted to have me kill them, and then I went back to kill them after completing the story. That might be what caused the bug. But it doesn't seem to be a game-breaking bug, though.
How should we handle this?
Yeah, no, there's no way I'm letting this happen. I'm gonna get the best score possible.
I'll crush you! This is a piece of cake. I'll crush you! Wind moons! This is a piece of cake.
I think it's when they get knocked against the force field. I'm wondering if there's a way to not have the bug happen. It's AIDA again.
AIDA confirmed. Look out, Haseo.
Here we go. It better be stronger this time. That was easy.
Good. We've got enough data seeds. Let's go back. We don't have any time to waste.
Says you. I'm about to get this GOT statue real quick. Please give me something good. Ooh, Light Omen. I like that. Almost. Dang. I missed something. I like this Lost Grounds.
So, this is the operation folder?
Not yet. We're still in the connecting hall.
So what should we do?
We'll have to get into the system's upper layer.
Wait, something's coming!
Looks like one of AIDA's guards to me.
There! Perfect. I'll tear it to pieces.
Yes!
Alright. Come on. Come on. I'm right here! Sky!
Let's go. Ooh, Gatekeeper. That sounds like a strong one. It is a strong one. I wanted to face a strong one. Wait, what? Why did it shoot from the side? Seems like it actually doesn't shoot very well. Still way too easy. I couldn't knock back whatever that was, but yeah. Yeah, no.
What is this?
Oh, Vaughn.
Ovan 01. Ovan?
There may be other gatekeepers showing up soon. Hurry!
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta hurry. Go. This thing is connected to Ovan. That's a problem.
So this is the operation folder.
So it would seem.
Please enter your certification ID.
Can't be this easy.
Identification confirmed. Access granted. Please enter your command.
Display the current server status.
Acknowledged.
Execute a program using all of the above parameters.
Confirmed. Please load the program now. Loading. Executing transfer command. Commencing countdown. 50. 49. 48. 47.
Cut processes
46,
239 to 361.
45,
Hurry up and execute.
44. 43. 42. Acknowledged. Processing. Executing transfer command.
What the? Look, it's spreading!
What is that?
Hey!
What's going to happen?
Magic circle!
Hey, what's going on?
Is it the end of the world?
That's nuts.
What is this place?
Wait, Haseo was left behind?
Damn, of all the times. Damn, I can't move. Because of these. Damn it!
AIDA held him back, huh? What?
Huh? They took out AIDA? What in the world are they? There's still something inside. What is that? It's a coffin. Tri-Edge? I know we've returned to the real world, but everything that happened on the AIDA server somehow took place in only a few minutes of real time. The one who appeared inside the operation folder was Tri-Edge. There were two others besides Tri-Edge there. I'd like to know who on earth they were. They were attacking AIDA. Does that mean that Tri-Edge isn't AIDA?
That would seem so.
And also, Adelie.
I hope she's okay. Looks like we're back.
Her hand is paralyzed, so the real Atterley is... There's no way a doctor can help her. The problem's got to be AIDA.
Yeah. Yamada conversion bonuses. Crimson Versus is now open. I don't care about that. So the following changes have been made to the game. Battle, dual swords actions. The following changes have been made to dual swords. Combo motions or hits raised from 4 to 700. The number of change. Use them have not been changed. Charge attacks. You must now attack an enemy at least once before using a charge attack. Broadsword actions. The following actions change made to broadswords. You can now move around freely if you hold X after filling up the charge attack gauge. Yeah, I noticed that. Attack gauge, charge attack has been expanded to 3. By following a charge, to use a follow-up attack in the form of shockwave, you can use 3 shock. Paralysis. Seal. Huh. Are you kidding me? Those campaigns ended? So I have to play this game in Volume 1 and try to figure out what happened there. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Time to figure out what the news is. Doll syndrome spreads. Today, a 5th grader student from elementary school in AIDA, Wakayama, was diagnosed with doll syndrome. This is the 72nd domestic case to date. The Prefecture Health and Welfare Office, as well as the hospital, the boy complained of convulsions in his limbs and was soon diagnosed with mild doll syndrome based on other clinical symptoms. The boy remains conscious and reportedly described the details of itself. Belongs to both his school's soccer and computer clubs. He was practicing with his teammates to compete with the Prefecture tournament at the very when it came to doll syndrome. The boy's doctor told many cases of dolls are impairing even in people who rarely touch computers and go online. Only use the internet no more than an hour a day to avoid reports that the computers are responsible for the boy's condition. Progress remains slow on domestic doll syndrome research, and there are no specialized institutions deal with the disease. Uchiwa Sawaguchi, the representative of Doll Syndrome Defense, a group comprised of fathers and brothers of children who have disease, had this to say. We had to have a special research group for the disease. This is a problem that affects the future of our entire country.
A mysterious illness known as doll syndrome has shown signs of spreading among elementary school students throughout the region. It is a complex illness characterized by a number of symptoms, which include emotional disorders and physical impairments. Despite concerted research on this disease, a cure has yet to be found.
So we're missing Osamu Kawaguchi. Associate Professor Sugai, his cryptic meaning.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. Salvador Aihara's Online Jack! The program that researches the hottest breakthrough topics and tells you everything you need to know about it. Our team, along with teacher Michiru Tajima, has begun the search for missing child Osamu Kawaguchi after an odd incident while investigating Doll Syndrome, the mysterious disease that has been spreading among elementary school students. We began by visiting the home of Associate Professor Taichiro Sugai. All right, this is Professor Sugai's private apartment. Man, can you believe it? His private life for all to see. Still, you know...
Be quiet!
Sir, we're so sorry.
Yes, please pardon our intrusion.
If it wasn't for Mr. Jima's recommendation, I would have never let you get past the door.
Professor, I only wish to find out the truth.
Professor. Skaith, Innis, Magus, do you have any idea what the blood-written words in Osamu's ward meant?
Are you aware of the Epitaph of Twilight?
The what?
Yes, I've heard of it. It was the novel that served as the basis for the settings of the world.
It's a poem. And within it is contained the names of the 8 ominous waves.
So you mean there really is a connection between this incident and the world?
Whoever left the bloody words evidently had extremely strong feelings regarding the world.
So, it's possible that Osamu may not have been the one who wrote them, right?
The word or anagram AIDA, which appeared in your show while you were taping at Osamu's, is unknown. However...
Sakaki.
Can you tell me about Sakaki?
There were 6 boys who were all part of the same guild in the online game, The World.
This is Moon Trees.
The boys were also members of a guild called Moon Tree.
So all those children were part of an online game group too?
It's the... 7 Council. Ha!
That's right. The PC name for one of the members of the 7 Council, a Moon Tree admin group, is...
Sakaki.
My pupil?
These were taken before his disappearance.
Oh my, that's Osamu.
There were many unresolved rumors about the world circulating 7 years ago.
When a bunch of players fell into comas.
What?
Yes. I've come to believe that the world has some sort of effect on people's brains for some unknown reason. That's the hypothesis I based my investigation on.
So everything is connected to the events of 7 years ago?
Toru!
Strange incidences such as irregularities in electrical equipment occurred in the hospital as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder who sent me this email.
Sheesh, Michiru, don't scare me like that.
What? We have to stop it.
Michiru! Michiru Tajima has just suddenly run out of Professor Sugai's apartment. What was the message on her cell phone that made her run? Hey, Michiru, wait up!
Mass hallucinations. As the day we lived in infamy, CyberConnect Japan, hereafter referred to as CC Corp, tens of thousands of complaints were registered from players of CC Corp's popular MMORPG The World, claiming they had been trapped inside the game. CC Corp's customer support was completely swamped under the pressure, and their company website went down for unspecified length of time. Each of the claims said that the players were trapped inside the world and were unable to log out. In response, CC Corp announced that the phenomenon was actually a type of cyber terrorism in which a program containing subliminal effects was somehow launched inside the world. CC Corp said they'd be filing a report with NAB to have the incident investigated. Assistant Professor of Psychology at Musashino University, Takahashi Nishikawa, had this to say. While it is true that subliminal effects exist, test subjects have always had to focus intently on the media that contains them for them to work. It is hard enough to eliminate background noise and other distractions in a laboratory, let alone everyday life. To achieve some kind of effects being talked about here. Furthermore, it has been proven repeatedly that subliminal effects do not have anywhere near the necessary power to physically affect human behavior. As an example, imagine that there was a food commercial that contains a subliminal message urging the viewer to buy its product. In this case, it's possible that someone who watched this commercial with an intense focus would think that they enjoyed the commercial, that its product looked delicious. But this does not lead directly to actually buying the product, which means that effects mentioned by CC Corp would be practically impossible. Well, then what causes trouble? While it's not unthinkable that a number of players could be making all this up, there are no facts to back up this theory. For that matter, there is no apparent reason why nearly all the players logged in at the time would do so, as records show no more than a few minutes of network trouble on CC Corp servers, and with the rest of the day having run smoothly as usual. It seems likely this incident will remain a mystery. CC Corp announced that they will release the result of their investigation soon and request the players wait patiently until they do. Daily Satellite.
After the alleged mass hallucination event that occurred in the online game The World, the game's proprietor, CC Corporation, has launched an investigation to see if this was part of a cyber-terrorist attack against the company's operations.
First crew members head for Village. First round of crew members bound for the International Space Station Village have left the Earth on Space Shuttle Galleon. Galleon contains 32 engineers and operators from all over the world. Upon their arrival, they begin preparations for the arrival of the second unit of crew members due in 2 months. Village's main purpose will be to cultivate outer space, the construction of a moon base, and manned exploration of Mars. The search for unknown life forms the formation of a solar power generation facility, space generator, and other projects of all part of the future plans for the station. In related news, Chris Endeavor, the representative for the International Space Association, proudly announced that Village would also have its first civilian visitor soon after making a bold new step in mankind's expansion of space. Daily Auchi.
The International Space Station Project Village has officially begun operations. Researchers from around the world are scheduled to visit the station to perform a variety of missions during the next 6 months.
New BCI makes thoughts real. Research from Guodo University announced that they had succeeded in developing a new kind of BCI. BCI stands for Brain-Computer Interface. It's a next-generation interface that can read the brainwaves that humans produce when they think or act, and then use them to move computer cursors, appliance switches, and more. Many of the BCIs that have been announced up until now have needed to implant their brain waves reading devices inside a human head in order to preserve accurate readings, but the BCI that the Gudo team has developed only needs to have a few patches placed on your head for the same or better result. Not only that, it managed to reduce the size of the unit about 1/30th, roughly the same as a box of matches. This paves the way for an interface that has previously only used in medical treatments to be used in a wide variety of applications for the household. It has been confirmed the device can already control air conditioners, lighting, microwaves, and cell phones, but this new version can also control word processing and spreadsheet software, simple games like chess, Othello, and even complex games like the World and Ringmaster with precision. CyberConnect Corporation has already announced computers and game software that incorporate the device to be able to, in 2 years. Other companies reported eager to begin development of new products with the technology. Research team that invented it has gone record saying that they next plan to research technology that can convey a person's words and thoughts directly to another person. Just like telepathy, we can hardly wait. Doll syndrome synopsis in Germany. A synopsis on Doll syndrome has recently been held in Germany. Doll syndrome is a mysterious illness affecting young children all over the world. Currently, no cure or prevention method exists, and medical practitioners from many countries are unsure of how to proceed. Symptoms include paralysis and convulsions of the limbs, unresponsiveness, and lethargy. To date, the cause is still unknown. The World Medical Organization has announced close to 2,000 patients of the disease around the world. Most of them are children in their lower teens, with occasional cases of children 5 to 6 or adults over 20. The majority of cases also occur in development countries, with developing countries having almost no reports of the disease at all. Reports from the synopsis provided many examples of patients that exhibited identical brainwave patterns. This discovery should help aid doctors in discovering the disease more quickly. Talks were held during panel discussions about why the disease primarily affects children in technology-advanced countries, as well as its possible causes and treatments. However, these have yet to produce any concrete results. A solution is expected as soon as Doll syndrome is becoming a worldwide epidemic.
A medical symposium on Doll syndrome was held this week in Hamburg, Germany. Doctors and governments from around the globe are unsure of how to handle the mysterious illness targeting children.
Crimson vs. servers backup. If you guys want to read this one, pause the video. But I'm just going to go past this one because I don't really care about the Crimson vs. stuff. The only interesting thing is seeing characters from the actual game in the card game.
At long last, the return of the popular card game. New friends and foes, new powers and new dangers. Who will control their own destiny to win it all? It's Crimson vs. Red Rebellion, on sale now. Also look for the new Crimson vs. Real Generation coming soon.
Theory thinking that that could have been an actual card game at one point, rather than just in-game. Kids and MMORPGs, the good and the bad. A system known as guilds exists in many online games. Guilds often have their own local rules that differ from guild to guild and have nothing to do with how the game is played, which exists to strengthen bonds among guild members and to help provide quick support for those who need it. These rules, despite the formal name, are usually nothing more than polite common sense. Things like be sure to greet everyone you meet. If someone helps you, you should then help someone else. Be sure to listen to what other people have to say. However, it seems like that even these local rules are troublesome for our children. It's because those are the exact kind of things they are right in the middle of learning, and because they are still learning them, they often make mistakes or don't even realize what they've done when they've done something wrong. In regular society, adults will usually accept and forgive most of these mistakes, but that is not the case online, and it makes no difference if the player is an adult or a child. The same level of courtesy and responsibility is expected from everyone. This becomes a large source of strain and stress for children who play these games. Some claim that this stress is what causes Doll syndrome, but science has yet to verify these claims. However, there are some who say that making these mistakes is actually a good thing. In our current society, there is practically no way whatsoever for children to gain real-world experience, especially now that they don't even get scolded for stealing the next-door neighbor's tomatoes, nor forced to be the dispensable minion when pretending to be superheroes. What a sad situation. But with online games, especially in guilds, children are able to practice real life in adult society without the pitfalls of reality. Things like listening to other people, showing respect, helping those in need, and self-control, all simple things, but also ones difficult to experience as of late. The online world may be harsh for still developing children, but it may also be necessary evil for them now that they no longer experience such harshness in real life. KOG Netwatcher. Salvador Wilde at Kiyoshiga premiere. Today, popular student Salvador Aihara attended a press conference for the premiere of his first movie, Koshigaya Story. Koshigaya Story stars the Brazilian-born Saitama raised Salvador Aihara in a movie based partly on his own life. Aihara shaved his trademark beard and lost over 20 pounds in order to play this part. In the film, he displays his fluency in Portuguese and shows his love for his family when he cries on cue by remembering how I missed my mother in Brazil when I was younger. When Yui Akiyama was asked whether her co-star hit on her at all during the production, she fondly replied, "He confessed his love every time he saw me." Aihara responded by saying, "Yui is an ideal woman. She exemplifies both the beauty and the kindness that Japanese women are known for." However, this only resulted in spontaneous laughter from the press as they started snickering. Aihara's illness had started up again. One thing is certain, though: Aihara's charisma, which can turn scandals into laughs, shows no sign of stopping. Daily Satellite. Wait. Is Salvador Aihara Kun? Can't be. Nation, CG, tours, a shocking new type of fraud. Online robbery and internet frauds are going high-tech with high-quality CG and evil usage of ubiquitous networks becoming increasingly common. Now, an investigation of a scam group that was recently arrested has revealed some unbelievable methods. A 4-month trip around the world on the Queen Milano. One day, John Doe came across this article on the internet. It said that a giant cruise ship used as an athlete's village for the Olympics 3 years ago has been bought by the company S, who had then proceeded to convert it into a gorgeous luxury cruise ship and was inviting 300 passengers for its maiden voyage. The tickets were a bargain at $50,000 per person for a private cabin. With this marriage coming up in 3 months, John decided to sign up for the tour as present for his wife-to-be. He entered his citizen number and other personal information into their website and wired company $100,000 from his bank, which was probably stupid. But when he and his wife arrived at the harbor on the day of the departure, they were only greeted with the unbelievable stares of other baggage-laden passengers. There was no sign of the ship nor of any Company S employees. Calls were quickly made, but the number had been disconnected. Attempts to view the company's website soon found that their domain had vanished. So why didn't John and the other victims ever think that this tour was a scam? The key in Company S's website. The website was home to a movie that claimed to be the clip of a travel information show had been seen on TV. Pictures that showed off the beautiful interior in great detail, pictures and comments of the ship's crew, all sorts of other content that would expect to be found on a travel agency. But the truth was that every single bit of that content was nothing but computer graphics. The arrested scam group used this and other methods to gain people's personal information and put it to evil use, including forcing their way into people's homes and selling their private info. Thanks to these and other showy crimes, the authorities initially declared that it was only a matter of time before the culprits were caught, but the actual arrest proved more difficult than anyone thought. Towards the end, the investigation was being toyed with completely by the scammers. The break came when a high-ranking woman from the group came and turned herself in. She informed the authorities of the next house the group was planning to steal and set the stage for their arrest. Thanks to this, everyone in the group except for the leader was successfully captured. When asked why she turned herself in, the woman replied, "I thought it was time for me to grow up." The man, thought to be the group's leader, is still at large. Authorities plan to continue their pursuit and to continue to press charges against the other members' numerous crimes by impulse. Tech. Regenerating organs transplants succeed. Ooh, nice. Medical team at Takayama University has succeeded in transplanting nerve tissue created from leukemia stem cells, MCSs. The team used a sample of the patient's osteoblast cells, MSCs, that have been converted to bone cells to create transplantable nerve tissue. It's expected that the next stage of this success will lead to treatment of previously unmanageable diseases and reduce the need for outside donors. MSCs are also known as the second all-purpose cells and have been confirmed to be in bone, cartilage, fat, muscle, ligament, heart, liver, and other cells. And unlike ESCs, they are taken from the patient's own bone marrow or wisdom teeth, which eliminates any moral concern. They can be preserved indefinitely if frozen at 180 Celsius with liquid nitrogen, then thawed with nearly a 100% chance of collecting the original cells. The Takayama University team plans to continue research on MSCs to try and find methods of regenerating previously impossible to regenerate organs. However, these advances also increase the possibility of creating a perfect human clone. The Ministry of Education and Science has decided to create a panel of experts to determine what changes should be made to cloning laws. SBA. 1. Embryonic stem cells. These are cells that exist inside nearly all organs and can be specialized for almost all the different types of tissue. They have been called the all-purpose cells for their ability to propagate and ease of application, as they were once celebrated as the second coming in medical technology. However, in 2015, the fact that they were being taken from unused fertilized human eggs became a point of moral conflict, and their use in organ and tissue regeneration was prohibited worldwide. That makes sense. Medical syndromes, the truth behind ULCs. Company known as ULCs, or unsubstantial liability companies, have been increasing all over the world. Although this phrase may sound like it refers to criminal fronts or scams, in truth it refers to the number of legitimate, well-known companies, including many which show commercials on Prime TV. However, with all these companies do lack in substance, where things like office buildings simply exist, their employees do not come to work instead. They telecommute from home to begin their workday. They simply press a button on a company-only website. Documents and data necessary for their work on all handles the server. Communication between employees are held with the email and chat software, with important meetings behind held with webcams. Even break time and retirements are handled with a single button. A casual observer would be right to wonder how the work gets done. We spoke to the president of one of these ULCs, ICO Inomata of Absolus Inc. Absolus is a software development company that employs 200 employees. Their motto is fun, useful things at lower prices, and they have created a number of popular products such as electronic autograph books for children and dialect translation software. To be honest, getting things started was quite difficult. Our employees were confused and none of our data was coordinated. Under normal circumstances, we would have called in everyone for disciplinary measures. However, I deliberately chose not to say anything. Instead, I somehow matched up all the mismatched data and uploaded it to our server with all our employees to see. Once our employees began to work together, things really started to take off. Now we're all on the same page, each with overflowing loads of emails in the inbox. ULCs continue to increase in number. According to the various network providers, approximately 300 new ULCs start up every day, but on the other side, half that many ULCs disappear at the same rate. Inomata finished the interview with the following comments in the end. Companies remain as companies no matter what shape they take, which is exactly why we take our company and our business as seriously as we can. Daily Satellite. BCMI makes thought surreal. Surge successfully age we control computers and appliances with thought is near. The desert will save us. 100 megawatt solar power plant has been completed in Mongolia's Gobi Desert with the help of Japanese technology and funding. Solar energy is the ultimate type of clean energy. The amount of solar energy that reaches the Earth is only half of... That's a big number. 200 million of the total energy produced by the sun, yet a mere hour's worth of the energy would be enough to meet the energy needs of every human on Earth for a year. The Gobi's desert receives twice the solar radiation of Tokyo, and its low atmosphere temperature and moderate wind conditions make it a well-suited environment for the plant. Currently, the rate of solar power conversion lies at 30%, but plans are in place to improve it as well as construct all new plants. SBA. Let's look at the community forum. That's a lot. Okay. Blatant Edge Team. The 3B. Nice to meet you. I'm someone just trying to raise their level in the world. That said, I remember being K'd by these two when I was starting out. Still, even when I'm being K'd, I was more impressed by how pretty the graphics were rather than being upset at being killed. Isn't that strange? The image burned itself into my brain, as well as it probably never go away, and today I'm working hard to surpass these two. Looks like I became role models for me somewhere along the line. That's kind of a little bit crazy. I think I've become decently strong these days, and so I'd like to try fighting them again. But to tell the truth, I have no idea what their names are. If anyone knows or has seen them around, I'd be grateful for any information you could pass on. Captures the beauty of the world spectacularly. I could almost lose myself in it. These two are a pair of PKers that often go after beginner players. I believe the male blade brandler is called Eoten, the female edge punisher is called Asta. So the frustration turned into admiration somewhere along the way. That's really nice. I hope you find them someday. My partner is gone by UV. That's kind of cute. The day I first started the world up until yesterday, my partner had stuck with me through thick and thin, and was finally passed on. Of course, when I say partner, I mean my head-mounted display. What? It was a Sona's Neuro Goggle HMD that has always been advertised in those "if you're going to play the world" commercials. The fact that it was missing a few pixels on each side was all part of its charm. Now that I think about it, I realize it's been 7 years. Thanks, partner. This picture I posted here is the Harvest Cleric that was the last thing my HMD ever showed me. She got burned into the display when it broke, and I haven't been able to get the image out of my head since, which is why I shared it with you. I'll go buy a new HMD tomorrow. Huh. 7 years, and it must have been pretty big. The new ones today are really tiny grin. After all, it's now perfectly natural to go around wearing them outside. Of course, what with that creepy doll syndrome and stuff going around, it's better not to play online games too much. That would be probably sound more convincing if I hadn't just become level 43 myself. I just made it level 12 myself. Old-fashioned HMD, huh? Yeah, the new ones are so much better. I'd like to get a new tiny one myself, but they're just too expensive for me now. On a different note, that's a great drawing. It makes me want to ask you for art lessons. Blue Spiny. That's an awesome drawing. It's so good it makes me wonder if I'm worthy to be here. Well, how on earth did you get that good drawing? Please tell me. I'd also appreciate a lesson on color usage while you're at it. I guess doing it with a mouse won't cut it anymore. It's okay. How do you do? 7 years. Those old models were really heavy, weren't they? The new ones are great. I just wish I had the cash. That's so lucky that you were able to see the Harvest Cleric. So clearly for the last scene, she's beautiful. Good luck with your new HMD. Whoa, they still sell HMDs somewhere? All I see at the stores are the M2Ds. My partner's Tasna. Hi there. Call me Tasna. 7 years? That's an amazing HMD you had. I just started today myself, lol. I did a bit of an accident getting set. Had a bit of an accident getting set up though. Your art skills are amazing. Fantastic. I wish I could draw like that. Please consider being my teacher. Finally, please hurry up, buy your new HMD and come back here soon. Oh. That's a cute Harvest Cleric. It's amazing your HMD lasted for 7 years. I always get personally attached to things that have been with me for a long time. According to the nearby used goods store owner, they're no longer making HMDs at all. Any you find these days are all used ones bought off customers or old inventory gotten rid of by stores. There's still 5 left in that used goods store though. It's true that the M2Ds are what's in these days, but even with the reduced prices, there's still too much for those mere students. In my case, I had to beg my dad over and over before he agreed to buy me one for my birthday. Displays have been getting lighter since they started making plastic ones a few years ago. For some reason, they're still selling them at high prices. It's a true shame. Science needs to hurry up and get on the ball. These days, it's the supervisor styles, the sun visor styles that are popular. My younger sister had one, but she had to save her allowance for months to be able to afford it. I'd like to get one too, but my parents just say to make do with the computer monitor. Harvest Cleric is definitely cute, but I'm more impressed by your drawing skills. M2Ds are definitely expensive. I've been working part-time to afford one, but I finally picked up one. Man, scientific progress has been amazing lately. I don't know how we ever put up with monitors. We still have HMDs at the new local electronics store. Difference between it and the new MTDs are still night and day. Lighter than my old partner and more endurance to boot. Much better battery power. She's a nervous girl with no missing pixels. Still no longer making HMDs, huh? I totally thought they were. Besides, M2Ds look like they'd fall apart at the slightest mistake. Heck, I have a friend who broke his by falling asleep and having them slip off his face. I'm off to continue my adventure with my brand new partner. You should have seen her. I'm Town, the steam gunner who never levels up because he always spends his time looking at the graphics. The other day I looked at the graphics menu like I always do when suddenly this player character in the amazing costume comes bounding into my sight. She looked like a character that had taken everything great from the super sexy costumes from the past and put them all in her character design. I was so overcome by the sudden shock and volume that I actually got a nosebleed. My controller now has the blood stains to show for it. I tried to follow her to better study the graphics I got spotted and shoot out, but that was worth it. Pi has already been claimed many times over. What in the world? Let's take a look at the other threads. So she's called Pi, eh? And hey, what's with the low ranking? Not to mention you put Georgie's way up there like that is nothing. Oh yeah, thanks for the light, Blue Eyes. Sorry about that, Julius. There's far more skin than cloth. 3 cheers for R2. Her glasses fog up her glasses, then to get rid of the fog, she'll turn on the wipers for her glasses, but they won't fast enough, so she'll turn to high and the wiper buttons will become a self-destruct button, so it's easy to see who will win. Sending you information in my bill later, 500 million worth. What in the heck? Hanako, you are very crazy. 25th. There's no need to get depressed. There's no ranking when it comes to feelings. Kazubolo. This character is so cool for a female. It's like she's so hot, but also so cool that she hits that sweet spot in my strike zone perfectly. Recently I saw her in Makanu's Central District. I worked up all my courage and talked to her. She shot me down with a cold keep it short. I wonder if she's considering joining my guild Soul Companions. Probably not. I wouldn't care how many other guilds she was in. I don't think Pai's interested in that. New here, I've been playing the world for a while now, and I realized something. All the Chim assassins have been taken out. Up until now, they only show up to take revenge for their Chim friends. When I thought about that way, I couldn't find it in me to kick them anymore. Do any of you have something that they never thought about and suddenly hit you one day? Ninjas. If there was a Chim assassin version of a King Chim, I bet it'd be pretty tough, like it could be taking revenge for all the Chims. Remember the final Demon Palace tournament battle that Team Haseo won? I'm sure everyone's eyes were on Haseo, but mine were on another other than beautiful men on the opposing Team Kun. She may not have taken away the title, but she did take away my heart. You guys are nuts. I can only pray that my love makes its way to her heart intact. I call dibs. You guys can't call dibs on someone that doesn't want to talk to you. Didn't a certain PKKer save you from being beaten to a pulp by some PKers? You know, right before you gave him an item and begged him to keep it a secret? Wow. Mayako, you're nuts. Pai is great, but I also like AIDA, Okino. A while ago I saw her with the lonely look on her face, just like in this picture. Maybe I should have taken the chance to talk to her. AIDA is famous, but I don't think she's interested. That's a good picture of Adeline. Be careful. It's a cool picture. After a nasty virus, my computer's gone for good. Try to repair it, but everything's been reformatted. It's very depressing. Of course, this goes without saying, but as a result, I can't use my The World character anymore. So since there was nothing to be done, I made a second character, boxer named Kohaku. Be nice, okay? Oh, and please watch out for viruses yourself. Sorry to hear about your computer, but since you were able to come back, at least we know you weren't taken out by that famous PKer. Just kidding. Tell you what, why don't we meet up at the arena too? Now I look closely, I see she's a female character. It's not my usual policy to initiate fights against females, but for some reason I feel like I can fight against you with no problem. Maybe because she doesn't look very feminine. She's pretty strong. Her speed could be quite a problem. Well, I did feel like I was going to faint when my computer stopped responding, although fortunately I was able to pull myself together. Oh, the arena, eh? I was just thinking I wanted to try that. I'll get some friends together and challenge you, then I'll show you how manly I can be. She looks like a woman but acts like a man, lol. Blue-eyed samurai, her speed could be a problem. Just so you know, I'm quite confident in my speed. I'm especially good at repeatedly jumping from side to side. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Okay, how many more of these are there? Tree Seminar by AIDA. This is my first post to Apako Kalu. I came back from the recent Moon Tree Seminar. I was there as one of the staff, but I'm afraid I got nervous in front of so many people and made a lot of trouble for my fellow staff members. Thanks to AIDA from the second unit, I was able to finish up the seminar. AIDA, thanks a lot for your help. Good work on the seminar, and wow, is that me? Thank you so much for the beautiful portrayal. I was able to finish seminar and thank you for your help. Not at all. I should be thanking you. I was only able to do my best because you were there doing the same. I really appreciate it. Our best at the next seminar, too. Okay. One must live strong to live at all. You'll soon be offered a very expensive vase or something. Seminar, I could handle being forced to do something like that in a game. I couldn't handle something like to be forced to it. It's scarier than PKers. Beast Hunter K. One day I was invited to attend one of these by no less than 10 Moontree characters. I tried drawing Ovan and Haseo from the guild I admire, the Twilight Brigade. These two are just too cool. Shocked when I heard the guild has been disbanded, but lately I see Haseo around Makanu a lot. I think I'm going to work up my courage and talk to them next time I see him. Color pencils. I haven't seen analog coloring in a long time. If you start PKing a lot, you'll definitely meet Haseo whether you want to or not, don't you think? That's a dumb thing to do. Nervous I felt the first time I talked to someone I admired. Good luck, Rainbow Ruriko. You know, I saw the person on the right just the other day. I saw him in town. These two are my role models. That's Shino. For them, I used to look up to them too. Ovan and Shino, we both loved illustrations. Who both loved illustrations. They were so mysterious and cool. Machi. Hello, every time I see one of Bioa's pictures, I always think the same thing beautiful. Of course, Ovan and Shino are beautiful too, especially Shino. She's so hot. Oh man, my nose won't stop bleeding. Very easy. Rainbow Ruriko, part of me is moved and part of me is disturbed. I'm all scared, thinking that Chin is going to start stabbing things. Bioa, your drawing is wonderful. Shino's smile feels like it's shooting straight through my heart. Difficult monsters. Oh yeah, those things. Monsters that always give them a hard time. For me, it's Holy Eaters. Not only are they really strong, they even heal themselves. I struggle every day to find some way of beating them. If anyone here has some monsters they find difficult or better ways to defeat them, please let me know for future reference. Mind. Play dead, sorry, poison them, sorry again. Fight them head on, there's no other way. It's my only choice to get stronger, guess time to start building up some experience. Chim Chims. Oh god. That's bizarre. But today I read a manga that my mother used to read a long time ago. It was quite an eye-opener. I think Chim Chim with a human face would be very, very cute. I don't. Whoa, it's a lady Chim Chim. Oh. Really improved, Johnson. This related to the main post, but your mother is quite... Never mind. Sake, you scared me. Wow, I just got a crazy image in my head of Chim Chim's face when they get that over their heads. Chim Chim team, 100 per day. Interesting. Take at least 100 of them every day. I like to get some Chim Chims when I have a bad day, like my wife is getting on my case again. Chim Chims, I get the feeling that you really like Chims. I also love the way they bend after you kick them. Barbecue combo, what? God, Chim Chim loves hearing the words barbecue lunch. What in the heck? Have it so that he likes the sound of barbecue lunch instead of the actual lunch. Lol, good stuff. Keep them up. Chim candy, that looks neat. Loves Chim Chims. I hear that they have sweets like that out now. I don't know where you can get them. Looks good. Candy looks like a rock. That looks yummy. Stacks of meals. How did you know? Wonderful. It's candy that it'll have kids crying. Probably. Rumors board. Lost Ground Megathread. Okay, good. Lost Ground Megathread. Lost Ground, the world's greatest mystery. Some rumors say that they're legacy of the legend of the Twilight Epitaph. Other rumors say that they are the guides to the Key of Twilight. This land appears out of nowhere only to disappear again. Should we gather up all the rumors and information we know on this thread? Hull's Grand Cathedral. I'll start off things with an example. Hull's Grand Cathedral. That which hides the heavens. Setting the Hull. A cathedral in which the humans imprison the goddess Aurora. Whereas if you come here at 12:00 in real life, you can hear a young girl crying. Those of her crying will fall into a coma 1 week later. If you target and search the mark on the altar, it will be cursed eventually. Well, so decayed by triage. The idea. What are the other rumors you know? Archaon. Yeah. Official name, Archaon Waterfall, Land of Origin. Hidden Forbidden Radiation. Official setting, place where a young cleric summoned the gods when the humans fought the power of the shadow. Whereas using a special item here will open a new path that will let you enter the temple beyond the waterfall. Huh. Moriguerboro. Moriguerboro Wall, the final gate. Hidden Forbidden Woolwork. Official setting, the giant gate which blocks the way to the heavens. Protected by the god of law, Fulset. Rumors bringing the Key of Twilight here will open the gate. The god of the world is on the other side of the gate, and he will grant the wishes of those who bring him the key. High Briazael. Official name, Isle of Kings. Eternal Paradise. Area word, none. It is inside Makanu, but you can only go there for the party that celebrates a new Reina Emperor. Just saying, an artificial island created by the humans who fought and won against the gods, containing a chapel that was built as a victory memorial. Rumors players who have become Marine Emperors can get a special Emperor-only skill from CC Corp here. Huh. I gotta go to the waterfall when I get a chance. System trouble. First, coma, containment, CC Corp never at loss for news. Those kinds of fantasy have been trapped in the world anyway. I can't believe this kind of tripe passes for news, honestly. Yeah, looking back at the other incidents, aren't they all things that you think you could normally never happen, but they're just putting on a big charade? Lol, you know, to have more people find out about CC Corp and sell lots of games, that sounds really stupid to me. Even at the expense of their reputation, personally, I think that's even less likely of an explanation. Wouldn't it make a lot more sense to have them all be rumors spread by complete companies jealous of the world's success? A trip to another world. When I heard from the latest incident, I thought it sounded like fun. I wouldn't want to fall into a coma, but I love the idea of being trapped in a game. You're really stupid, but I understand the circumstances. You could dive into your favorite game world, hunt all the monsters you want, aim for the game's new protagonist. Although, personally, instead of a fantasy world, I'd visit a dirty, grimy world where demons and stuff are always flying around. You'd probably die permanently. Trip to another world. Just know how you feel. Well, personally, I prefer the traditional fantasy world myself. I still can't believe this actually happened. I'm thinking just like CC Corp said, some kind of subliminal message thing written in the game's programming. They said this news story too, but subliminal effects don't contain nearly the kind of hypnotic effects that many people believe. Scientists have been saying subliminal effects for years, but none of their experiments have proven anything except that they exist. It's true that there are software programs being sold as subliminal thoughts for help functions. Their actual effects are sketchy at best. I think we'd be better off considering the subliminal parts of the story as some kind of lie CC Corp is feeding us to stall for time. Trip to Another World by Misaki. Trapped in the world, so were the minds and bodies sucked into their computers, lol. I have to agree with Stella. The whole story sounds like some kind of cheap shot from a less successful competitor. I can somewhat accept the idea of having an online game put you into a coma, but actually being sucked in the game world itself, lol, sounds just like something a kid would come up with. A Trip to Another World. Gotta write this down. Looks like there's no one personally involved with this incident here. Crimson versus news. You guys can pause to read this if you want. I don't honestly care about the Crimson versus stuff. I did never get a... Now that I think about it, I never did get a doppelganger deal, and I never did finish the bounty hunting quest. I'm hoping that you can still do more with it. If not, guys, I can always go back and then replay the first game to try and get some of that stuff going. I might even look up how to complete those quests. So I'm posting on this board. I'm Heel Red, the leader of the Medic Union. Last round server trouble was truly amazing. I went inside the game, unable to log out. True pickle. Currently, we are the Medical Union, are investigating the situation on our own. Love any of the other server trouble victims to assist us. As soon as the result of our investigation are completed, we plan to send them to CC Corp and launch a full protest. If you would like to help, please whisper me at Seisaku or Hideo. Thank you. Well, there's no way anyone can get trapped inside a game. Please stop spreading your lies. What are you going to do if CC Corp ends up shutting down the world? How are you going to take responsibility if that happens? That said, let me now offer my personal opinion. With respect to the medical unit up until now, but I'm extremely disappointed after reading this post. I can't believe your entire guild would be a willing accomplice to amounts of act of cyber terrorism. It's still not too late. Please stop. Judica, be quiet. Trapped, you mean that you weren't able to log out, right? I personally think that you're severely exaggerating. Please stop making this such a big deal. I distinctly remember trying to move my fingers and have my character move theirs the same way. There was no mistake. No way that could happen. One of those BCI things. Biggest concern to really understand how much stir this is causing. Accidentally overwrote the current world program with experimental one used from BCI experiment. If you don't mind, I'm glad to help. I'll whisper you later. Wrote this experiment. Explain this too well. I guarantee you had nothing to do with a program like that. Okay, community forum's good. Alright. Well, let's go to the forums next. Wait, deleted? What in the world? Even if you're saying it's true, no one will believe you with a post like that. True that some server problem, actually a server crash for a while, lasts for a while. Known as the length of time you mentioned this fast acknowledged by most players. None of this, I only say that you simply must calm down, relax, and please post what happened with as much detail as possible. The post was deleted by admin. Mr. and others make a big deal of that. Does seem likely it is just me, or is this all seems just me? Just a big joke that got started on another forum. Post deleted by admin. Post deleted by admin. Write this down. Ingrid, Alice, Hiroki, Fatal, Jack, Fuio. Would you mind telling me your stories? I'll whisper in town. But may I humbly request that you allow me to sit on your chat. On another note, it's amazing how thoroughly this conversation has been deleted. That's fine. Something shady going on in the background. Yeah, that is pretty shady. CC Corp trying to cover their butts.
AIDA is waiting for us at the water fountain, down in the Alchemy District.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Well, I guess I'll finish this video with the talk with AIDA then, and we'll go to the waterfall.
Haseo!
AIDA.
Look! I mean, listen! I can speak normally again!
But what about your paralyzed hand?
Yeah.
Well, it's still there. But even so, the fact that I can speak is a big step forward.
Look, I even bought a controller that I can use with one hand.
Are you sure you want to keep going with the world?
That's an honestly good question.
I mean, aren't you scared?
He genuinely sounds concerned.
Come
I
on.
would be too.
It's not like the world's going to go away, so why not just take some time off?
Of course I'm scared. I'm scared, but I'm not going to quit the world, ever.
She sounds like you.
After all, I can tell. This isn't anything that a doctor can cure. If I don't do my best here, it'll never be healed.
There's nothing I can do for Adderley, is there? So I have an avatar now. So what? Nothing's changed at all. First Shino, and then Adderley. I can't save anyone by myself.
I know the feeling.
And also, don't forget the fact that Sakaki is here. And... Haseo?
You're not feeling well, are you? If you have time in the game, you should rest up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then.
I'm such an idiot. It's here in the world where Adderley seems to feel most at home. After all, this is where Sakaki is.
Yeah. Dude, I'd be pissed too. Sakaki's an ass. Some of what he does is good, but some of it is just worked. Because he's a manipulative jerk. Let's go save. Do this. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's go to the waterfall. Go to the waterfall and then we'll log out. Why is there a triad sign here? Also, how in the heck would you get past the waterfall? There's no way there. There's no way you can use a fairy orb. This area is very pretty. But anyways, we're gonna log out. We're gonna log out, check our email, and then probably... Oh, well, we got a lot of email. We'll log out, check our email, and then save.
Well, guess I'll go to Raven's at home for now.
Sorry about that, my boss came by to check on us. I hit the send button by accident when I tried to hide my cell phone. Anyways, as I was saying, Adela's condition didn't heal completely even after we got back from AIDA server. In that case, there's only one thing we can do. Get back Adela's epitaph from AIDA. This is our only choice. I bet Yada is investigating its whereabouts right now. I plan to go ask him about it once I'm done with this job. You'll come along too, right? Let's meet up at Raven's at home. Oh, P.S. It seems like AIDA still needs to process all this new stuff. Not surprising, seeing what's happened and all. Be nice to her if you see her, okay?
It looks like AIDA wrote Kun an awfully detailed email. I guess she really is putting some distance between us after the whole Sakaki thing.
Adelie, how are you? Is everything alright that you're back? I'm doing fine. It's as if I never left. Being trapped inside the world just seems like a bad dream now. You got an email from Adelie, right? I got one too. That's why I'm writing this one now. Actually, I'm at my part-time job. I have to be real careful not to get spotted by the boss, otherwise he'll cut my paycheck on the spot. It's not too easy though. Apparently she went to the hospital with her mother and now they think she might have Doll syndrome. I just hope that the results of her other tests have some good news. She also said that Yada told her about the AIDA and GU, but frankly I don't think there was any need to tell her now. What do you think? Seriously, what on earth could he be thinking? And after he got back from the AIDA server? Well, let's save and then we'll figure out. We'll head to Raven's at home after. Or rather, we'll head to Raven's at home next time. Anyways, it's fun seeing you guys. Later.